If I were in my 20s with just $1,000, this is exactly how I'd invest it. I started investing in myself at 16. By 28, I run multiple companies worth over 100 million with over 200 employees. And if you copy what most people do with their first $1,000, you'll feel behind for a long time. Write this down. Your first investment shouldn't make you money. It should make you valuable. My first investment was a $1,000 laptop. I used it to build websites at the age of 13. Those websites made tens of thousands of dollars and built my marketing skills that I used to grow and scale an 8-figure restoration empire. Most people think that the goal is to pick the right thing, the right stock, the right crypto, the right side hustle. That's backwards. The real game isn't picking assets, it's building one. Money doesn't create leverage, skills do. Here's the exact 4-step system I'd use again if I had to start from zero. And step 1 is where almost everyone messes this up. Step 1, invest the $1,000 into a skill that earns. You guys all have probably heard of the proverb, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. If your skill can't earn, it's not an investment, it's entertainment. Money is like gasoline. If there's no engine, more gas doesn't really help. Your first $1,000 should buy earning power, which is the engine. You only need one skill from these 2 categories. Category number 1, home services. Sales, estimating, operations, dispatch, local marketing. These businesses already have money, they just don't have talent. Category number 2 would be AI. AI automations, AI consulting, workflow building, lead scraping, internal tools for businesses. AI is just leverage on real problems. Spend the $1,000 learning the skill, buying the tools, and practicing in the real world. Not credentials, not theory, not hype. If the skill can earn in 30 to 60 days, it's real. And once you have a real skill, here's where people still play it wrong. Which brings me to step number 2. Get paid on outcomes, not time. When I was 17, I sold commission-only printing and promotional material, door-to-door to car dealerships. And I got half the profits on everything I sold. I made $30K my first season working half the time while my friends made $10 an hour at McDonald's. Hourly pay caps learning. Outcomes accelerated. I was constantly devouring sales books. Hourly pay is a treadmill. Outcome pay is a staircase. When income depends on results, you just think differently. You learn faster, you get better feedback, and you grow under pressure. Although fair warning, it's a lot more uncomfortable. Now here's what you want to do. You want deals like revenue sharing, profit sharing, commission, performance bonuses. This compresses years of learning into months. Pressure plus feedback equals skill. And once you can reliably produce results, you unlock the next level. Which brings me to step number 3. Teach the skill and bring other people in. My buddy Sam is the creative director at Martell Media. He started at 16 chopping up videos, then got his high school buddies and taught them how to edit out of his closet. Now he runs the entire media empire at Martell Ventures. Your income scales when your knowledge leaves your head. Teaching forces clarity, recruiting creates leverage. One engine moves one car, 10 engines can move a train. And the way you do it is you document what works, you teach step 1 and step 2, you bring people under you, and then you take a cut of their outcome. This isn't hype. This is how real companies form. Clarity creates leaders, leaders create scale, and when people and systems exist, this stops being a job. Which brings me to step number 4. Turn the skill into an empire. I asked one of my mentors what the secret was to building a successful company. And he told me something that completely rewired how I think about business. He said, you don't build businesses, you build people, and the people build the business. Once I applied that, everything scaled. Empires are just skills stacked with people and systems. Here's the shift most people miss. Freelancers sell labor, owners sell structure. A freelancer asks, how much can I do? An owner asks, how do I make this repeat without me? This is the actual build sequence. You productize the skill, so results are predictable. Then you add process, so outcomes don't depend on talent. Next, you add management and leadership, so people scale people. And last, you add capital, only after the machine works. That's when money finally starts working for you instead of the other way around. This is also why most people get stuck. They chase the capital before they have control. But control comes first. Control of the skill, control of the process, control of the people. You didn't need capital first. You need a leverage. Now here's the loop one more time. Skill first, then outcomes next. Teach and recruit, build systems. If you do this, you become the type of person who creates leverage instead of chasing luck. If this helped, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the other side.